morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lika Kenobi. And before we get started, like guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. Kevin Feige insists Marvel isn't woke as studio doubles down on diversity-driven stories and characters. So, if Marvel wasn't woke, then why are we having female character leads? Why are Marvel movies ever since Endgame and TV shows been dropping out, bro? The only thing that saved them was Deadpool Wolverine. That was the only movie that saved them. And I'm gonna mention Spider-Man No Way Home. Those are the only two movies that made over $1 billion besides these other movies. So I mean, come on, Kevin. Don't try to lie yourself out of this, bro. Don't lie yourself out of this. In their studio, they are surrounded by activists that don't read up the source material, that don't care about the characters. They just want to sideline the male characters and put in the females. That's all it is to it, man. That's all it is. Let's take a read at this. So, in a recent interview, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige pushed back against critics accusing the Marvel Cinematic Universe embracing a woke agenda, particularly in its emphasis on diversity and female-led narratives following Avengers Endgame. Feige's comments come at a time when the franchise has faced declining box office returns, with several high-profile projects underperforming despite heavy promotion of inclusive storytelling. There you go. Exactly. So, here it is right here. This is what he said. I said this before woke and DI became a thing, and I'm still saying it after. Marvel is the world outside your window. It's not Gotham City. It's not Metropolis. This is New York and LA. And yes, there's also Wakanda and Asgard. But it is all made up of people who make up our world. Dude, if that was the case, why are your movies failing? Why? Explain that, Kevin. Can you explain it? Can you explain that, Kevin? Kevin, come on, dude. I mean, what happened with Blade? Why are they taking so long getting the Blade movie to come out? You fired over 2 directors and 2 writers that can't get a story about a black man who is half vampire, who carries a sword that kills vampires. Simple. Your people don't want to read the source material, that don't want to read about the character, and don't want to look up other villain characters. Because let me tell you, there are other villain characters for Blade besides Dracula and Deacon Frost. There are other villains. But, like I said, Kevin Feige is surrounded by activists, and they don't learn. They don't learn. So, moving on. So if he says that his shows and movies aren't woke, then let's do a little history check here. Let's do a little history. Black Widow, that starred Scarlett Johansson, made almost $380 million worldwide, despite the COVID that happened during COVID and all, which it still did not do well. Because, of course, what they did was they race-swapped Taskmaster. Instead of having a male character playing Taskmaster, they used a female to play Taskmaster. That was one of the reasons why I did not like the movie. Then you had Eternals, directed by Chloe Zhao, and featuring a diverse cast, including Pride representation, had Sayers as the central protagonist in an ensemble. It only made $402 million worldwide. Wakanda Forever. It focused on a female character like Shuri, who becomes the new Black Panther alongside Nakai, Okia, and Ironheart, and it grossed 859 million, which almost made $1 billion. It almost made $1 billion. But still, I believe if they would have made a better story and made a better way of T'Challa to die, I think it would have pulled off nicely, bro. I think it would have pulled off nicely. Then you got Thor: Love and Thunder, which had Jane Foster becoming the mighty Thor, and it earned only 760 million worldwide. Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, it flopped and it went up to 476 million worldwide. Then you got the Marvels, only 206 million worldwide. Then Thunderbolts. It claimed it as a 180 million budget, but it did not do well in the box office and made 382 million. Then Captain America: Brave New World made up to 401 million worldwide, dude. And then you have TV shows. Then you got the TV shows. Let's see. Here we go. WandaVision. To me, that was the only show that I believe that did well, but it did not do well in the viewership. Then you have the What Ifs that focused more on female characters instead of male lead characters. You know? Then you had She-Hulk, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, I could say every other show that's out there. I mean, let's see. Secret Invasion was one. Then you had, what else did we had? Daredevil Born Again. Agatha All Along. I mean, you have all these shows were mixed with woke elements in the movie, in the shows, with with political nonsense and identity politics. Daredevil Born Again, it didn't feel it was not woke. It was not woke, but the narrative, that the story was not done right. The story was not done right. But I saw what they were trying to focus on, what they were targeting, or what they were doing. But I am going to give the second season a chance, and hopefully it does better. If it don't, season 3's out the door. Bye-bye season 3, dude. So, they got to be ready for it. They got to be ready. So, we'll see how that goes next year, bro. Especially with the Punisher special presentation that I talked about yesterday. And I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for that one more than I'm excited for Daredevil. But like I said, dude, Kevin Feige claims it's not woke, man. And if it's not woke, then ask yourself this question, bro. How are you losing money then? You gotta be truthful, Kevin. You cannot lie. The people know, man. The people know it. You don't want to admit it, bro, but hey, it's the truth. So I will have this article posted in the links below, in my description below. I will have it linked so you guys can read up this and you tell me if I'm wrong. All right, guys. You guys let me know in the comments below what do you guys think of this. So please, by all means, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.